Sa Lunes, magpapatuloy ang pre-trial conference kaugnay po ng impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte. At kaugnay po niyan, kausapin natin si House Prosecution Lead at Batangas 2nd District Representative Jervil Luistro. Magandang umaga po at welcome sa Balitang Hali, ma'am.
Good morning, Connie, and thank you for having me here sa Balitang Hali. Good morning po sa lahat ng mga sumusubaybay ng...
Opo, kamusta po ang nangyaring pre-trial conference kahapon? Makikibalita lamang po kami.
Well, Connie, I must say na aligned ang prosecution, defense, and even the impeachment court in the purpose of this pre-trial conference, no? Gusto nating ibahagi sa ating mga kababayan, kaya po may ginagawang pre-trial conference ay upang mapag-usapan kung paano magiging simple, mabilis at patas ang gaganaping trial, no? Napapaloob po dito yung ating mga proposed stipulation of facts, which means yung mga bagay na pwede nang i-admit ng magkabilang panig ay pwedeng gawin na during pre-trial conference upang mabawasan ang mga disputed issues during the trial. Second, yung submission po ng ating mga list of witnesses, ginagawa din po yan during pre-trial conference, as well as the marking of our exhibits, no? So yung nangyari kahapon, submitted na lahat except hindi po tayo natapos sa marking of our exhibits dahil voluminous po ang ating ebidensya, most especially pagdating po sa unexplained wealth at saka sa confidential fund. Ito po ang dahilan kung bakit magpapatuloy ang ating pre-trial conference. Specifically dito sa marking of exhibits ngayong pong darating na Lunes.
I see. At ano ho daw ba ang dahilan na sinasabi ho, naging tensyon daw sa prosecution at defense teams? Meron ho ba?
Well, ang gusto nating ipaunawa, Connie, etong impeachment trial, adversarial to, no? By adversarial, it means the position of the prosecution is completely opposite to the position of the defense. And that is why it is highly anticipated na maraming disagreements, no? Doon na lang, for example, sa proposed stipulation of facts, of course, hindi natin pwedeng asahan na lahat i-admit. Of course, mas marami, i-deny. The same is true with respect to the proposed stipulation of facts ng depensa, no? So yun pong disagreement, yun po'y anticipated sapagkat magkaiba po ang posisyon ng prosecution at ng defense. Habang ang prosecution ang nag-aakusa, ang depensa naman po ang lumalaban sa mga ebidensyang inilalatag ng prosecution. Normal po yun sa isang adversarial proceeding.
Opo, kanina po nakausap din natin si Representative Adyong at nabanggit niya na isinusulong talaga ho ng depensa na wag nang matuloy itong impeachment in so far as they're concerned. Ito ho ba yung naging basihan kaya kung bakit nagkaroon ng disagreement?
Well, it is because we wanted to expedite the process of PTC, no? Pre-trial conference, which later on naman ay napagkasunduan din ng defense at saka ng prosecution. As a matter of fact, kagaya na sinabi ko, Connie, submitted na lahat for the marking of exhibit na hindi natin natapos.
Napag-usapan din ho ba o na-resolve yung issue tungkol pa rin po sa 16 votes out of 24 or 15 kaya out of 22 na active members ang kakailanganing boto para humakonvict si VP Sara?
Alam mo, Connie, yung issue na yan, that will be premature kung dito i-raise sa pre-trial conference, no? I don't know if during the trial ay ito'y mapag-uusapan between and among the senator judges, the prosecution and the defense. No, it will depend on the presiding officer kung i-allow niya ang deliberation about the proper interpretation of the threshold. Two-thirds of kung paano ba yan i-interpret as to whether we will be applying as well the doctrine of Avellino versus Cuenco, no?
Alright. Meron ho ba sa tingin ninyo na malaking kaibahan kung hindi ho abogado ang presiding officer sa trial? O kailangan ba talaga na abogado?
Alam mo, Connie, to be honest, I am a lawyer, no? But I don't see any difference kung non-lawyer ang mag-preside. Why? Because we have to remember that this impeachment trial is not a purely legal process. It is likewise a political, a constitutional process, and we have to take note, ang kapangyarihan ibinigay sa Kongreso, sa legislative, in which case our senator judges, not all of them are lawyers. Ibig sabihin, ang paramount dito is the determination of truth regardless of so much concern about the procedural and technicalities, no? This is actually the position of the prosecution, no? That in case of doubts, in case of disagreements, dapat mas mag-prevail ang substance kesa sa technicalities. And that is why I am inclined to believe na kahit non-lawyer, so long as he or she is committed to the mandate of the Constitution, I am sure kaya niyang i-handle ito very well.
Okay. Sa amin pong panayam dito sa Balitang Hali, ma'am, kahapon, kay UP Political Science Professor Jean Encinas, sabi niya hindi raw perfect fit si Senator Cheese Escudero na maging presiding officer dahil pa rin po sa issue ng forthwith at pagkakadawit niya sa flood control scandal. Ano po ang inyong posisyon naman tungkol dyan?
Well, Connie, we have to understand that the circumstances surrounding the first impeachment is entirely different with the circumstances surrounding the present impeachment, no?
Aha.
So, wag po nating i-prejudge si Senator Cheese Escudero kung siya man po ang ma-designate na presiding officer. Kasi ang aking humble opinion dyan constitutional mandate to Regardless of who will be the presiding officer, ang mahalaga, committed tayo doon sa process, no? Siguro yun ang dapat nating marinig at makita from Senator Cheese Escudero as to whether he is committed now to the accountability mechanism, this impeachment process. But let us not prejudge him sapagkat iba po yung circumstances doon, iba yung circumstances ngayon. Kaya let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Hindi naman po porque naging posisyon niya dun sa first impeachment is different from our interpretation of forthwith. Hindi pa naman po natin naririnig. As a matter of fact, wala akong nakikita interview ni Senator Cheese, no? As to his appreciation of the present impeachment. Let us give him the benefit of the doubt. Dahil magkaiba ang sitwasyon noon sa ngayon.
Okay, sa kasalukuyang komposisyon po ng mga senador sa ilalim po ng bagong liderato, paano niyo nakikita ang magiging direksyon ng impeachment trial?
Well, we are positive, Connie, no, na magdidire-diretso na ito. As a matter of fact, in passing, na-mention na talagang July 6 ang start ng ating trial, no, presentation of evidence na yon. And we are positive about that. We are welcoming that sapagkat you will understand, 2 taon na to, 19 Congress pa tayo nag-umpisa dito. The grounds are almost similar and I believe that the people of the Philippines are waiting for this trial already.
Okay, marami pong salamat sa inyo pong oras na ibinahagi sa Balitang Hali, ma'am.
Thank you, Connie, and thank you sa lahat ng sumusubaybay.
Yan po naman si House Prosecution Lead, Representative Jervil Luistro.